We have two scenario writers in my family. The first one is me. I specialize in writing the worst case scenarios. Even when there's a 90% chance that things will turn out fine, and only a 10%, no, 1% chance that something will go wrong. I fixate on that 1%. I worry over it and I torture myself trying to put a measure in place. For example, when I have a migraine or a stomach ache, chances are it's nothing serious, right? But before I know it, I'm typing symptoms of brain tumor and gastric cancer on the internet. Then there is my husband. His thought process is exactly the opposite of mine. He chooses to see the bright side rather than the dark side. His premise is that things will turn out fine, and sometimes even better than expected. Which means that when he has a worrying physical symptom, whatever it is, he will refuse to go to the hospital. I have to ask, persuade, beg, sometimes even threaten to make him go to the doctor. As a worst case scenario writer, I could never quite understand how his mind worked. Had he been given some kind of positivity vaccine? Then one day, something happened that showed me exactly how his mind worked. When I was preparing for jobs as an English instructor, I took a TOEIC test. The bar was high because I needed to get a perfect score and I wanted to get it on my first try. But I ended up getting several questions wrong and feeling unsure about a couple others. Now I will have to take the test again. Now I would have to take the test again and pay for it again. Oh, I was so disappointed. When I got home, my husband greeted me. "Honey, how did the test go?" "Oh, I got several questions wrong. There's no way I'm gonna get a perfect score this time. Oh, I have to take the test again. I hate it." "Don't worry, I know you'll get a perfect score. Just believe me." Were you not listening to me? I just literally said that I got several questions wrong. There's literally 0% chance that I'll get a perfect score this time. Just believe you? What do you know about the TOEIC scoring system? I was angry because I thought he wasn't taking me seriously. I thought he was just brushing me off. But he replied, well, listen to me. When I was in school, even when I knew I'd gotten some questions wrong, I still hoped that somehow I would get a perfect score. Seriously? How does that work? Well, maybe I meant to mark answer choice 2, but my hand shook and I accidentally marked 3 instead. Or maybe one of the other answers that I guessed turned out to be right. What I mean is, there's still a chance that something could have worked in my favor, right? So until the final results came out, I just happily imagined that I'd gotten a perfect score. As I tried to make sense of this logic, my anger subsided, and I slowly began to realize that my husband wasn't just an optimist. He was a different species. I shouldn't be fighting him. I should be interviewing him. Then came 2024. That year, one of my worst case scenarios came true, and I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Fortunately, it hadn't spread to other organs, so I was able to avoid chemotherapy. But after surgery and radiation treatment, my doctor put me on 5 years of hormone therapy. Basically, what I had to do, and what I still have to do, is swallow a pill every day that lowers the risk of the cancer coming back by blocking the effects of estrogen. But this pill has numerous side effects. Because of them, I've had to deal with a lot of physical discomfort, pain, embarrassment, another medical procedure, and even depression. One day, exhausted from dealing with the side effects, I asked my husband, "Will it ever get better? Do I have to live like this for the next 3 years?" My husband hugged me and said, "Of course it's gonna get better. Your body just needs time. It will slowly get better and better. Until then, we can focus on the other things that make us happy." Does he know that it will get better for sure? Does he have any medical knowledge about the side effects? No. But neither can I say for sure that it won't get better. Uncertainty leaves room for both hope and fear. I've always focused on the worst case scenario, magnifying the negative over positive. This enabled me to prepare for the worst and save myself from disappointments. But it also made uncertainty unbearable and stressful. This is a huge problem because life is full of uncertainty. From your next career move to your relationship status to your future, it's not an exaggeration to say that life is uncertainty. And I don't want to live the rest of my life under stress and anxiety. So, I decided to be the best scenario writer. I choose to believe that over time, the side effects will slowly wear off and I will prosper more than ever. I also choose to believe that cancer will never ever come back. Because in the end, I did get a perfect score on that TOEIC test. Seems like sometimes the universe really does work in your favor. Thank you.